Hi there, DPK friends and family. It's Mr. Dan, the classroom's occupational therapist. Today we're going to do an instructional video on verbal and visual cues to help support our students learning to write capital letters and their name. This is the last instructional video of the school year. This coming Friday, June 19th, is the last day of school. So this week will be the last series of YouTube videos and the last series of video conferencing with the classroom team. Before we get started with our instructional video, I would like to say thank you so much, families. This has been a wonderful experience to be able to do video conferences and get to know your children inside their homes and get to know your family a little bit better. Thank you so much for allowing us to do that. Thank you for being patient with our team, as well as thank you for being so passionate in trying to continue your young learners' learning and education. I know this hasn't been an easy experience. We really appreciate partnering with you throughout this time. Let's go ahead and get started. So if we look at your child's individual education plan, their IEP, there will be goals listed, and usually in their pre-academic goals, there will be one around visual motor and fine motor that has our students writing called pre-academic geometric figures, and these are them. So we have vertical line, horizontal line, plus sign, circle, square, and triangle. These are important for our learners to be able to form these prior to being able to write uppercase letters. However, sometimes our young learners start showing great interest in learning to write their name. And so I think it's important, these are important building blocks, but it's also important to start working on writing their letters of their name. We use Handwriting Without Tears program as a systematic way to teach students to learn how to write capital letters. We start with capital letters because they're oftentimes easier than lowercase letters, because lowercase letters has a lot more intricate line orientations with each other. A few basic rules. In Handwriting Without Tears, all letters start at the top and go down. So we start our letters at the top. That is so that we make it very systematic and that it's consistently formed from the top down. The other thing is that these geometric forms, big line, big curve, and little curve, can make up all of our uppercase letters. So that's going to be the language that we use. So for instance, if we're writing the uppercase B, we're going to say start at the top, big line down, frog jump to the top, little curve, little curve. And if we're doing an uppercase R, it's going to be the same thing. We're going to use a big line, a little curve, and a little line. They're just going to be oriented a little bit different. So we go big line down, frog jump up, little curve, little line. So we're trying to stay consistent with our language and the direction in which we write letters. A link in this video's description will send you to a document that has all of the verbal prompts and directional lines for forming all uppercase letters. Your student might be demonstrating some great interest in the ability to write their name. That's a very powerful source of information that oftentimes really drives our learners to feel like they can take control and write their name. It's really powerful. So to support that drive, I usually do an activity called My Turn, Your Turn. And it starts like this. The entire name is presented at the top. This line is going to be the adult's turn, and this line is going to be the student's turn. And I usually do it in different colors because, for one, that provides a great activity of naming the color. We could say, oh, let's get a green marker, and we go and pick a green marker out. Oh, let's get the purple marker. And then it also helps our young learner visually see the differences between the letters. So we're going to go letter by letter, and it's going to be adult turn, student turn. So we're going to use the Handwriting Without Tears language and always start at the top. So we say start at the top, big line down, frog jump up, big curve. Then it's going to be the student's turn. And they go down, jump up, big curve. And then we'll say, what letter is that? Oh, that's the letter A. Let's get our purple marker out and write the letter A. We start at the top, big line down, jump to the top, I usually have to say touch because a lot of learners will put it out here. Touch, big slide, jump, little line. Do it here, big slide, jump, big slide, little line. And the language doesn't have to be exact. Everyone uses a little bit subtle different cues, and whatever works for your learner. The important thing is consistency. So say, oh, what letter's next? That's the letter N. Oh, let's grab our red marker. Big line down, frog jump up, big slide, big line. Big line down, frog jump up, big slide, big line. Handwriting Without Tears doesn't always use the verbiage slide, but I picked that up from a kindergarten teacher that I really like using that. Oh, what's the next letter? It's the letter I. We go big line down, frog jump up, little line, big line down, frog jump up, big line, or little line. Last two. Oh, that's the letter E. Let's grab our green marker. Big line down, frog jump to the top, little line, down, little line. Last one, that's the letter L. Grab the purple marker, big line down, little line, your turn, big line down, little line. And that's how we do my turn, your turn. That's all for this instructional video on the verbal and visual cues for Handwriting Without Tears. There's a lot more information out there. If you're interested, I would be more than willing to have a video conference with you to discuss some activities. Sometimes it can feel overwhelming to start. Don't feel like you're doing it wrong. The most important thing is to have fun, really engage your student, and MatKid is a great activity because that is working on all those big curve, big line, little line, those important precursors to capital letters. Hope you have fun, and thank you so much for allowing me to work with you guys over video. Have a great day.